Hey gang, Eric Whitacre here, and welcome to Virtual Choir 6. I'm so honored that you're all taking part in all of this. It's such an extraordinary time for each of us, I think. And the fact that we're going to come together to make something really beautiful, I think is incredibly meaningful, and it's personally very inspiring. I wanted to offer just a few tips about how we should go about singing this particular piece. So, when I compose a piece of music, there's always what I call a little golden brick. It's like a governing principle of the piece, a little motive or a couple of notes that unify the whole thing, that appear over and over. And in this piece, in Sing Gently, basically that little golden brick is a rhythmic idea, and it's basically 1, 2, 1, 2, like a little push, pull. Push, pull. And so, for instance, even on the very first phrase that we sing, may we sing together, the idea is, may we sing together. Hear it? Diam, diam, diam. So a little push, pull. And that's going to go even for when we sing, 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 gently. Always. You hear that? I try to put it down in the music. I try to notate this. You can put little tenuto markings in it. Just not, it's too much. It really just needs to be musical. But that's the gentle little walk that we're going to do as we sing this. In terms of the singing style, just make it just very clear, pure, clean sound. It doesn't have to be operatic or full of. You don't have to impress anybody, let's put it that way. Imagine that what you're trying to do, even though you'll be singing alone, is blend with thousands of people. And really that's the bigger meta idea of the piece anyway. It's about blend, it's about working together. So as you sing, just keep that in mind, that you're going for a really lovely sound, a pure and lovely sound. Over each successive virtual choir, we learned the lesson that, you'll see why I'm laughing in a minute. We learned the lesson that the consonants are really difficult. That if you have a piece with k, t, ts, these kinds of things anywhere in the words, it becomes really tough to line those up once we've got 8,000 videos. And so for Virtual Choir 5, all we sang was oohs and ahs. This was very helpful. It made it come together. Of course, because I'm writing the music and words to this, I tried to do that at the beginning, but then for me, ultimately, the words were so important that I just wrote what the words needed to be. Then I figured, all right, we'll figure it out later. So now we're figuring it out because this is loaded with consonants, starting with just sing. There's lots of S's, voice, sing, sing, gently, sing as one. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna have to figure this out together. Ideally, what we do is just a very, very gentle S. So instead of thinking sing, how long that S is, we just want sing, sing. Get to the vowel as soon as you possibly can. Try to minimize the consonants. Any of you who have worked with me in person know that consonants are kind of my thing, and I'm always trying to bring them out of the choir. In fact, if you ever see me doing this when I'm conducting, that's what I'm looking for, is just more consonants. But in this case, let's back off on that a little bit, because God knows with all of the singers that we'll have, those consonants are going to pop through just fine. So just a gentle approach to consonants, clear, pure singing, and remember, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the final thing is that I think, considering how big our choir will ultimately be, there's a temptation to make it big and make it powerful, to sort of impress. That's not what we want to do at all. I think that what we're doing here is we're making this for people who need to hear this music. And I love the idea of the thousands of us all coming together and singing gently. Actually, just a very delicate, beautiful piece. And so when we get to the hook each time, this sing, sing gently, don't be afraid to really sing softly, like a genuine pianissimo. Find that gorgeous, delicate, intimate part of your voice. And let's use that. Once we have everybody singing this all together, I think it'll be haunting, and hopefully it'll make the hair stand up on the back of everyone's neck, this idea, all these voices and this tiny little sound. I think that's it. yeah, think about what we're singing, think about the words themselves, and internalize that. Put that into your heart, into your voice. It'll come through somehow, some way. Thank you so much for doing this. Can't wait to hear your videos.